the north of Ireland is going to be the hardest hit, and that's an absolute fact, and we can do nothing to stop it.
On June 23, 2016, Britain voted to leave the European Union. Almost 2 years on from that vote, the people of Northern Ireland still don't know how Brexit is going to impact them.
The north of Ireland, 56% of people voted to remain within the EU. We didn't ask for this, and to me it's indicative of the British government's attitude to Ireland. End of. We have had 900 years of this. No one understands exactly what is happening. The media has been so hyped up at times. People don't know whether to believe what they're reading or not.
Northern Ireland's agri-food sector is very important to the province's economy and to its rural communities. There are nearly 25,000 farms in the country, which in 2017 supported over 48,000 jobs. Northern Ireland's reliance on its agriculture sector is much greater than the rest of the UK. It makes up 1.7% of Northern Ireland's GVA, compared to 0.5% across the UK as a whole. The industry accounts for 2.5% of total employment in Northern Ireland, more than double the UK-wide level of 1.1%.
Well, if it's a hard border, it'll totally do away with the sheep business altogether, because nearly all the sheep go south of the border for processing, and then most of them shipped to France. That business will stop, and the sheep will simply be no market for the sheep after having a hard border. No, here, look, here. We've been here over 30 years, 34 years, and all the sheds and all the work I've done was done with EU assistance. But the UK government is not an agricultural friendly government. There will be some payments based on environmental work, which will be okay, but it'll be nothing to the extent that we got for the EU. 80% of some of the farms in this area, 80% of their income, some of them, so 100% of their income is derived from EU payments. So that'll never be replaced.
Those sorts of people are worried, and you have an awful lot of people that are probably going along with their daily business and just hoping for the best, because there's nothing they can do in the short term.
So today I've travelled to Strabane, a little town situated right on the Northern Irish border. I'm going to be speaking to Michaela Boyle, a Sinn Féin MLA, and she's going to be chatting to me a little bit about how a hard border would affect people that are living on the border in Northern Ireland.
To have a hard border, the impact of that would result in serious delays at crossings, and it would also impact in terms of the ability for people to move freely across the border for whatever reasons that they do so.
I'm standing on one of the 275 official crossing points at the border in the island of Ireland. On one side of me we have Strabane, a town in Northern Ireland, and just behind me here we have the town of Lifford, which is in the Republic of Ireland. As you can see here, this is a very busy road where people from both states can travel across the border freely multiple times a day for work, education, healthcare, or to visit family and friends.
And one of the biggest issues around the threat of a hard border is people have admitted to me that they are really deeply concerned, that they don't want to go back to the past, to where we were before during the conflict and the troubles. People want to live in peace. We've had that ability to live in peace for quite some time now, and people want that to continue.